All right, guys, welcome back. And today, I can't believe I have to do this. Today, I have to defend Die Hard as a Christmas movie. There's a big sect of people. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, which it very much is, and I'm a part of that sect of people. And then there's the naysayers. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. Today, we're going to get to the bottom of it. And if you're a naysayer, hopefully I change your mind. Hit that music. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And regardless of what side of the fence you're on, Die Hard is or isn't a Christmas movie. I want to wish you and yours happy holidays out there. Die Hard, of course, when I did my favorite films of 1988, it was my number one, obviously. And so, guys, I hear it a lot, especially from the female side, some from the male side, and especially from the people I go to church with. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And in the traditional spirit of Christmas, where there's a Messiah born and coming to save man. No, it's not about that. But Die Hard is every bit as much of a Christmas movie as 80% of those Hallmark movies out there. Where you've got this city girl leaving her job to do this small assignment out in the country, falls in love with this country bumpkin. They kind of break up in the third act, and then she helps him save the family business at the end. I mean, there's no spirit of Christmas there as far as the true spirit of Christmas either. And for that matter, you could throw in a Charlie Brown Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, A Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone. Although Home Alone does have a little bit there in that little manger scene, they just kind of hint at. So no, the spirit of Christmas in a traditional sense isn't there in this movie, and it is there in a secular sense as far as what the world perceives as Christmas. It's there in spades. So I'm going to get into the top 5 or 6 reasons why I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Number one, you have John McClane, a New York City cop, flying to LA to see his estranged wife, who they're on the verge of divorce. She's changed her name back to her maiden name. He's not seen her or the kids in like 6 months at this point, flying all the way across the country to reunite with them on Christmas. If that's not Christmas, I don't know what is. Like Cousin Eddie, driving all the way to see the Griswolds, or Home Alone, where the mom flies home at the end of the movie to see the son. You know, it is very much in that vein a Christmas movie. Him going to this party, and that's the second thing. Christmas is all over this movie. This takes place during a Christmas party for the Nakatomi Corporation, and there's Christmas everywhere. There's Christmas trees, and there are 4 Christmas songs in this movie. I know there's the very iconic "Let It Snow," that plays during the credits. You've got Carl Winslow from Family Matters, the cop in this, whistling "Let It Snow." You've got Jingle Bells. You've got Run DMC doing Christmas in Hollis. I mean, come on, guys. There are so many Christmas songs. My wife, when we watched Lethal Weapon, which also takes place during Christmas. And me and the guys over at Macho Movie Madness are going to do the best Christmas action movies, Die Hard versus Lethal Weapon. It's going to be coming out shortly, so be looking for that. But she said, "Oh my gosh, there's 3 Christmas songs in this movie," and that was Lethal Weapon. There's 4 in this one. And I wanted to throw in, even though it's technically not a Christmas song, Beethoven's Ode to Joy is in this. Of course, it plays a lot. Hans Gruber's whistling it. Anytime you see the bad guys, it's been played on like some really low instruments, maybe oboes and cellos. Um, and because of Die Hard, this is actually played a lot in commercials and movie trailers for the holidays. It's everywhere this time of year if you just listen for it. So yeah, music wise, this is there. Like I said, that Christmas party's there. Everybody in the first 3 minutes of the movie, he's told Merry Christmas twice. This isn't just an action movie that takes place during Christmas. This is a Christmas movie. I can't reiterate enough how much Die Hard is a Christmas movie. There's all kinds of symbolism in this movie that goes right along with the spirit of Christmas as well. There toward the end, toward the finale, you've got Hans Gruber hanging outside like 30 stories up the Nakatomi Tower, and he's got a hold of Holly McClane's Rolex, pulling her out of the building. The same Rolex that her boss gave her for having such a great year. And John McClane reaches over, grabs her, unclasps the watch, and Gruber falls 30 stories to his death. You know, materialism right there, folks, and the true spirit of being with family over material possessions. That one was really good, and I never caught that before watching it last night. And the other one that I just absolutely love, you've got Sergeant Powell, played by Reginald VelJohnson. You know, he's a cop and everything. He was Carl Winslow in Family Matters. He's the guy on the outside that John McClane is talking to, that Bruce Willis is talking to on the walkie-talkie. And even though he has never physically seen Sergeant Powell, he puts all of his trust, all of his faith into him. And Powell talks him through, guides him through, hey buddy, how you doing? When John McClane is at his lowest, when he's bleeding from his feet and picking shards of glass out of his feet and doesn't think he can go on anymore, who is there? Sergeant Powell telling him, hey man, I'm not telling these last words to your wife. You're going to tell her herself. You're going to be all right. Come on, guys. Do I have to spell it out for you? You know, and not only did he save him that way. At the end of the movie, you've got Carl, the terrorist that Willis killed his brother, falling down that flight of stairs. He was hanging, but he comes back at the end. And as you're thinking everything's okay, Holly and John McClane are kind of going off in the sunset with Pal. Here comes Carl. And Pal, who's been a desk jockey, for the last, what they say, 13 years or something, hadn't fired his gun in that long, pulls out his gun and literally saves the McClanes. So for all you naysayers out there who I've just dropped all this on, where's your argument? Like I said, this movie is just as Christmas as any of those other movies I've named. It's been forever since I've seen Miracle on 34th Street or It's a Wonderful Life, but I'm willing to bet this is almost as Christmas as those movies, as blasphemous as that may sound. So let me know down in the comments whether you agree with me or not. I would say I don't care if you agree with me, but I actually do kind of want to hear and anticipate your arguments. And for all those who want to back me up that Die Hard's a Christmas movie, put those in there as well. So, guys, even though this technically wasn't a review, I'm going to go ahead and rate Die Hard for you. In the history of Drew reviews, there's only been 3 10 out of 10s, and that's the Terminator, Terminator 2, and Aliens. Die Hard is the 4th. I absolutely love this movie. It's in my top 3 action movies of the 80s. This and Terminator, probably Mad Max The Road Warrior. I know I'm probably leaving something out there that's probably obvious, but I'm on the spot here. Just absolutely love this movie. And in conclusion, guys, I'm glad you watched this review. Thanks for checking it out. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, I'm Andrew, and I'll see you down the line.